Yeah, I don't have time to play with arrogancy and attitudes. That's crazy. Find something else better to do. I'll be back. Okay, what's going on? What's going on? How y'all doing? Um, I want to, first of all, again, as always, whether I do it on camera or before the camera, I want to give all praises to the Most High. Um, yeah, so for making all this possible. You understand what I'm saying? So let's get on up to the content. The Child Night last night. Last night was our first official party. Although we had the flyers out the same day of the party, we promoted very well as far as putting out thousands of flyers, and so a lot of people didn't make it. It wasn't as crowded as I would like it to be, or wanted it to be, or planned for it to be. But I predict next week it will definitely be popping because everybody has the flyers down there. They can plan for sets and Saturdays, bachata night. But did we have a great response? Yes, we had a very good response last night. We had a couple of dance videos with the bachata, where the girls was dancing. And I do mean girls were dancing because it was more girls than men here, of course. And girls were dancing with girls. Also, there was Dominican people here that I wanted to see. And when I saw the Dominican crowd walking out, like, that's what's up. That's what I want to see. Uh, and also the gringo crowd, because what I'm doing here is bringing more culture. I'm bringing the culture. You know the Key Lock experience, man. We go for the culture. I'm bringing the culture and the locals into the tourist trap of sosua. That's what I'm doing. I'm bringing the Dominicans to sosua so that while we out there having a good time, the Dominicans show you how they bachata, how it's supposed to be done. And it's supposed to be sexy bachata. So you have some women walking in here looking good, sexy with their dresses on and skirts and looking good. I must say, the Haitian women came in looking good as well, man. They set this motherfucker off. So you had the Dominicans and the Haitians with the bachata, and you had my little scraggly ass riding on the bachata and shit. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so we had fun, man. It was me and another brother. I was dripping sweat from just dancing with so many different girls because that's just the name of a bachata night. Bachata night, the way the Dominicans do it, it ain't like our clubs. When you think about our clubs, when you think about even when you here for the casino or you here for one of these discos, bachata night ain't like that. Bachata night is even if you're at a restaurant and they throw some bachata on here, people would get up in between the tables and start dancing bachata. You might be sitting down eating and somebody right next to you bachata. Boom, boom, boom. They doing that sensual shit, that sexy stuff, not too much wild stuff. They really just taking their time doing it like that. So even merengue, that's how the Dominicans do. So I set up real nice for the bachata. You got different chairs, you had different tables sitting up. And the chairs and tables was positioned for everybody to be able to dance and for everybody to be able to watch the people dance. Because this is a class. You have a class before the actual dancing started. So the TVs was on bachata lessons, had like man and woman doing couples, so you can actually stand there. Like me, I was, of course promoting everything, so I stand in front of the TV, I need to promote the TV as well. I'm standing in front of the TV and I just follow instructions of what they're doing on the TV, and then you had people dancing. I'll call out different girls to come dance because that's how it is in the DR. When we had a bachata night, even your woman may be dancing with another man. That's how it is. Because bachata is done differently with different people, different styles, different men lead. So I may be dancing with one woman, and then I probably switch with a man, dance with another woman, and he danced with the woman I had. So a whole lot of that was going on. And a lot of girls who didn't have men, they were just there. They keep trying to dance with the man they know single. So I'm single, I'm a bachelor. You know what I'm saying? So they know they keep coming at me. So that's the hard part about being single. You get wore out because you gotta definitely put that work in on all these women. You understand what I'm saying? So, but yeah, it's okay. So I'm still yawning. I'm still kind of sleepy. Woo. So I'm always yawning these days, man. Cause I'm going to bed late at night, waking up early in the morning. So that's the life of that's this life, man. It's called, I guess that's the night life or business life. Although I'm up early in the morning, it's not a club where you stay closed all day and you open up at night. Now, it's a restaurant that's all day, so I have to be here all day. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much all day. So, yeah. Yeah, so it turned out very good, man. The DJ, he was on point. He was pretty much breaking everything down, man. On the mic, hey, next week he was promoting what was going on next week, what's going on this week, what's going on tomorrow, what's going on today. So he was on point, man. He did a Presidente competition, for first place, they get two Presidente, where they get a Presidente for their table. And, I'm talking about the big Presidente for his table. You know what I'm saying? So, and then when we'll get to that in a minute, good brother. And then when you win bachata, who win first and second place, they get the bill. And I can't believe how many girls jumped up for that, for the beer, for the Presidente. I think they gonna jump up for the we gonna win $100. They just show you that these people here, they appreciate anything. Just that bill alone had everybody running to the dance floor. I'm like, damn. Can you say that? You say a beer and a mirror. You want to but I ain't twerking for that. You gotta come with that bag. You know what I'm saying? DJ said a Presidente. I smirked. Yeah, they all went out there. So I even went out there to watch. So we had a tie. So the first place winners both tied. They both got the Presidente bid. But yeah, man, it just turned out. It just turned out to be a beautiful thing, man. So you guys know that this is stamped. This is a day that's stamped. So whenever you visit the Dominican Republic, this is a day that's in place. This day is in place. It will always be a sexy Saturday, bachata night. And it's gonna grow, and it's gonna grow. I'm gonna stick with that same format. I'm gonna stick with that same platform because I see it. I see where it's gonna be Dominicans and gringos, tourists and gringos. I see where this ladies gonna be sexy as fuck. And I see the men gonna come suave as hell. I see it. I see the classes right before the class. I see this called envision. It's called visionaries. I see it already. I envision it. I think I mentioned it before. I mentioned it plenty of time before having it annually, across the whole country. This is why I fell in love with the country, to be honest with you. When I saw bachata, I said, oh, I love this place. I'm not going nowhere. It was bachata. I gotta say, it was bachata. Different strokes for different folks. I'd rather pay to watch men. I'd rather pay to go to a bachata than go pay to sleep at a Lego. Because one thing about it, I have bachata forever. And bachata gonna always put me in the unicorn eyes. So I won't have to be just paying for all these women. As soon as I start standing in place, doing my little thing in place, they already said he got some moves. I done got pretty good at this thing, fellas. I done got good at this thing to the point to where sometimes they turn the camera on the camera shot. But I don't go shaking your ass in front of the camera. Half of y'all dudes watching it from my channel. I cater to the men. You know what I mean? I don't cater to women. I cater to the men on this channel. So I ain't finna be dancing for y'all when I do post on YouTube. I'm kind of, boy, you ain't moving, you too stiff. You ain't moving. Boy, shut up. I need to be still, Negro. But anyway, yeah, man. So because the bachata is gonna get me where I need to be every time, man. Every time. Soon as that shit come on, I'm moving. I'm playing a little Spanish guitar with them. You know, I'm moving. They say, okay, this gringo right here, think he got all the sense. Call me out on that floor thing, and that's it. You know, and then the more you dance with different women, the more you establish your own individual style. We just got through talking about that in the lion's den. What's up? Yeah. What's on? Clean thing? Oh, DJ. Okay, tell me I'm a mentor. Okay, tell me I'm a mentor, the DJ. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, you create your own style. We just got through talking about this in the Lion's Den this morning, about creating your own style. And Big Bro Deluxe is what we were talking about from the NO, baby. So we were just talking about how to create your own style and bachata. You got your own, you have your own style. But yeah, man, so whenever you visit the Dominican Republic, you always know that when you come here, you definitely gonna be participating in a beautiful night, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna keep sticking with that, and that's what it's gonna be. So yeah, man, I just wanted to talk to you guys about that, you know, and also the next video, I will be sharing my experience and Taylor May's experience together. Taylor May this place for the first time. We had a great time, so I'm gonna talk about that a little bit. I'm not gonna post any videos because it was just too much, man. You know, there's a lot going on, you know, and it's definitely X-rated, you know, so can't post those videos. Hey, that's part of Brooklyn Bridge. Just never know what the fuck to expect, you know. But yeah, man. So I'm out of here, man. I just want to drop that for you guys, man. Peace, man. Hope you guys stay up, man. Stay blessed. Only way to meet is coming. New focus, reinvent yourself. Say, what's the consequences getting a Dominican woman pregnant? Consequences. You got consequences when you do something wrong. So if you do something wrong, there's consequences. I mean, I guess, let me rephrase that. I guess consequences. Yeah, consequences I think is associated with something not good. So you get a mango pregnant, and there may be some consequences you got to suffer. You know what I'm saying? But if you get a real Dominican woman pregnant, then it's not you got her pregnant, it's y'all. Y'all got pregnant. You understand? It'd be a beautiful thing because Dominican women are extremely loyal. The good women are extremely loyal. And they are very, very devoted, good parents. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing. Can she find you and put you on child support? Other international laws of child support. Can she find you? Anybody can find anybody, I believe. Why would she be trying to find you? Like, why, if you, new focus, reinvent yourself. If you're getting a Dominican woman pregnant, you've got her pregnant, don't fucking, what the fuck? Best thing for you to do, face that responsibility for one. For two, if she's trying to find you, then what the fuck are you running from? If you don't think the baby is yours, and you think you got a hoe pregnant, or you think you got a prostitute pregnant, or you think you got a girl pregnant who fucking every goddamn body, just go take a DNA test. And when you take a DNA test, and if it's your child, then congratulations, you have your beautiful Dominican and American, or Dominican and Canadian, or Dominican and European, or Dominican and whatever baby you have. You understand what I'm saying? So congratulations. But are there international child support laws? Yes, there are international child support laws. There are, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's not like American laws where you pay, you go by the Dominican law. The Dominican laws is more supportive of the man, especially if you are an American. So if you have a child in the Dominican Republic, why are you worried about child support laws? Because child support here is nothing. It's like fucking $50 a month sometimes. Like, that's nothing. 2,000 pesos sometimes. And based on, then they base it on her income and your income. The judicial system and the judge system, court system here isn't biased like America. In America, This is when your ass need to be fucking worried because these motherfuckers literally try to bring you down. That's different. But in Dominican Republic, child support is a good thing. Child support is a sweet thing, you know. So yeah, it's all good. And then if you are an American, like I said, uh, you will have more rights than the mother, technically. You know, so don't get out of that mind frame, reinvent yourself. New focus, reinvent yourself. What's the consequences of getting a Dominican woman pregnant? There's no consequences in getting a Dominican woman pregnant unless you got a hoe pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And that may not be a consequence if you just focus on what hoe, you know, you just focus on certain things, you understand? Then everything will be okay, you know. Um, and yeah, and don't be trying to run no fucking well. Lions, we don't fucking run. We stand there and face it, you know. You don't have to run no fucking well. So she shouldn't be trying to find you, goddamn. But yeah, I hope I answered your question. I hope that helps someone else as well. So Andre Alvarez, if you live in New Jersey and get a Dominican woman from the islands pregnant, you can be put on child support just the same as if she lived in America. Strap up, and most of all, get a DNA test. Yes, get 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 a DNA test. Get a DNA test. That's the best thing you can do. But if you get a Dominican woman pregnant and you flee to America or Canada, wherever you're trying to go, and she don't have none of your information, like your passport information, or anything like that, she got to have certain information for them to actually. But if she do, they're definitely gonna come. They're definitely gonna respond, and they're definitely gonna um, make you face that. Even the Dominican Republic can request you back over here for court, you know, and then America will respect that and get you back in court, you know. Um, just strap up, man. If you have a baby in the Dominican Republic, get a DNA test, you know, and that's just what it is. Even if you think she's a whole slut and she fucking different men, don't take it out on the child. Don't. You might be hard on her, but don't take it out on the child. And you weren't goddamn hard on her when you was fucking her, except for your dick was the only thing hard. So goddamn, stand up to that. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's just what it is. Richard Evans says, starting to look like them, bro, as far as dressing. Well, to be honest with you, they dress pretty nice. You know, I always been a nice dresser, but I would say in prison, it was mandatory to tuck the shirts in. So I said, I want to adopt this when I come out. I had an American woman in here the other night. When she saw me, she said, who does this? She said, I really like what you're doing. So I'm just diversifying myself. Also, hey man, you know, I'm in their country, I got to blend in. I got to be what the girls like. So a lot of Americans come here, which is not a problem, and we wear our tennis shoes and our socks on our feet all damn day long. Eventually, you're going to have to either keep rotating socks like a motherfucker and buy new shoes because that shit going to start to smell eventually. You know what I'm saying? So even the Dominican women think like Americans' feet, North America, they look at us like we weird, like we look at them like, well, they weird. Like, why do you do this? That's crazy. We look at them like, they look at us the same way. Like, why these big ass shorts and big ass socks and shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck they got to do? Why they got socks on their feet with flip flops on? You know what I'm saying? So if you want to, I'm into the Latino women right now. I am. So if it's like when you see a white girl, she like black men, right? So the first thing you say is, oh, she trying to be like a black girl because she might have a hair braided back, and she think that's what we like. She might pop when she talk, and pop her lips and do shit that the fucking Shakisha and fucking Kim would do. You know what I'm saying? She'll be focused on her butt. Like, my butt can be, no, your butt is the way white girls' butts are, you know. So, you know, because she's trying to. So I'm trying to impress the Latin woman. Although I am myself, but I spend most of my time here, so I shop here. The clothes is here. I'm not going flying to America just to shop. Hell no. American shit overpriced anyway. I'm saving more money over here. So and I'm not, so I'm more of the, I'm the shirt tucked in, slacks on, with a nice hard bottom. That's how I'm looking right now. Nice little hard bottom shoe. You know what I'm saying? I got my nice little hard bottom shoe with my socks. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing my thing, man. You know what I'm saying? I got my American style and I'm a Braves hat on. So yeah, man, but when the women here see me, they say suave, suave. That's what they say. When the men here see me, they always say, man, you are always looking good. You always sharp, And this is what they say, just like the Dominican man, you always look good like the Dominican man. I always look good like the American man, but I get what you're saying. You only know your country, so you only think you do this. So I don't tell another person, you always look good like the American man. No. I say you always look good like I always look good. But anyway, but yeah, so that's just what it is, man. So yeah, I can't lie, man. I have picked up some ism from the Alphas in Dominican Republic. I have done that too. Because I am a student of life. Each one teach one, iron sharpen iron. These brothers out here been sharpening me too. Like, yo, bro, this how you approach this. You know what I'm saying? The Dominican way. They say the Dominican way. And I look at it, I analyze it. They show it to me. I say, well, look, okay, I think I can pour that in my cup too, because I keep my cup filled with ism. So whenever you knock my cup over, you gonna get exactly what was inside that cup. Every drop of that shit. You know what I'm saying? You drink from that cup, or you gonna get exactly what's in it. You know what I mean? So that's why I keep certain things in that cup. So that way, it's good when it's knocked over, when it's challenged in some type of way. Yeah. So yeah, brother, I appreciate that, brother. Who said that? Richard Evans. Yeah, I appreciate that, bro, man. Because one thing I have gotten from the Dominican men is they bachata, and I have gotten the dress code a little bit, and also the masculinity in all situations. Because you gotta understand, in America we losing masculinity. So when I got out here, it was like a reignition. Like, oh shit, I'm already masculine, but this giving me a little more. Like earlier today, I went and borrowed this girl charger because something happened to mine and I really wanted to go live. So before I go buy another one, I just wanted to go ahead and go live with you guys for 2 or 3 videos, and then we go from there. So I said, oh yeah, I said, thank you for your charger. She said, oh, it's no problem, it's okay. So I responded and said, Cloud, okay, no, it's no problem. When I said that, all the men turned around like, yeah, they speaking Spanish. I don't know what they were saying, but I knew they was like, the Americans that said that shit. Like, I looked at her and said, of course it ain't no problem. Of course no, it ain't. Of course not, it ain't no problem. That's why I said that shit with confidence. Like, she said, okay, baby, okay, Papa, it's no problem. I said, Cloud, okay, no, it's no problem. That's how I said it. Like, hell no, it ain't no problem. You know what I mean? I came to get this charger, goddamn it, what it is. So when I said that, man, I was in somebody else's restaurant. The whole restaurant with all the guys that turned around like, did he just do that? This soft ass American man just did that? There's some soft ass men in America. How dare them talk to a woman like that? You know what I'm saying? So I ain't saying that disrespectful. I was sarcastic, but not disrespectful. And I meant what I said, but not disrespectful. I'm not gonna disrespect a woman now. I'm not gonna do that. But I am gonna speak my mind, and I am gonna be the way I am, confident, and I'm gonna be very respectful. I didn't say, I ain't disrespectful. I just said, of course, I agreed with her. She said, it's no problem. I agree. Of course it ain't no problem. You know what I'm saying? So I agree. So what the men were basically saying was, that's the dominance of the man. And she liked it. She smiled and said, yeah. I said, oh, that's the Dominican man way, right? They said, yeah, that's how I want to hear that shit, yeah. So I started smiling. So I still got back in tune with masculinity and being able to speak freely to women in ways that they really like. I can tell a woman without worrying about getting me too and shit, how I really feel about it, what I really think, you know what I mean? Without her feeling like, oh my God, I can tell a woman, I want to see you tonight around 8 o'clock. Let's watch movies in the house, Netflix and chill. She ain't gonna think, oh, you trying to fuck me? Oh shit. Oh, my pussy is like my greatest treasure. I should protect it. Hell, what? No, your pussy stink when you don't wash it and clean it properly. It probably got too many miles on it, had too many men. You know, hold on, I'm going too far in this video. It's supposed to be Brooklyn Bridge, man. Goddamn, see, y'all need to stop. When we talking about one thing, don't bring me into some other shit. Cause now I'm going into some ism, and I'm supposed to be going into some. I'm supposed to be promoting right now, man. God, I might have people that are really interested in coming to Brooklyn Bridge, just seeing this shit here, like, did he just fucking go off? Do he hate this and do he doesn't like that? Was he hurt by someone? No. But so yeah, man. So I hope you guys have a nice day, man. We're gonna drop